Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you guys are at in the world. You know who it is. It's your boy, and this is midday Wednesday trading in the market using the TFU Gold and More system. So, of course, I'm going to give you guys the daily update on what took place today. And all I'm going to say is, wow, today was interesting. Now, mind you, we over here thinking, oh, today's supposed to be a nice, smooth, clean day. Why? We have no news today. Look at that. Wednesday, no news. So this should be a clean trade, 3 confirmations, get in the trade, and get your pips and go on about your business. Well, guys, it was anything but that today. So let's talk about what happened. All right. Well, of course, we don't start trading until I start trading right here at this little green line. So when I got this green line here, we were somewhat bullish. And then there was this big, strong, bearish candle that came down. Now, mind you, let me go to it. There she is. Right there. This big bearish candle right here, all these candles right here, created a bearish thumb right here. So we sitting here going, all right, we'll sell. We're sellers. All we need is two more confirmations, and we're in this trade. We got the confirmation right there. We got the confirmation right there. 3 confirmations, because this is my white thumbs are my aggressive. My big yellow is my conservative. So I need 3 confirmations to enter the trade. This arrow was over here, pointing down. It closed. Bang, we in here. So then what ended up happening after that? I forgot. It happens, y'all. I forgot. And what did I forget? I forgot, and I just taught this to the team. And immediately I forgot. We were so excited about getting 3 confirmations to get in a trade that we did not even think about when and where we were getting those confirmations. We got that confirmation right at the 7 o'clock Central Time Zone opening, which is the 15 candle, which we call the crazy zone. The crazy zone. So from this right here to this blue line, unless it is news, we should not take the trade. I don't care if we got the 3 confirmation signal. Just because this is I call it the pre-opening of the New York session. This 7 to 8 o'clock is absolutely bonkers, crazy. And so that's exactly what happened to us. We got in the trade right here, right here. 3 confirmations. Immediately was down 50-something pips. It come back down. Some of us took a second position, but we're all up in here in this no trade zone. We shouldn't have even looked at a trade, even to look at this trade until right here. But nope. We were so excited and we wanted to trade. And y'all, it's my fault. Because I co-signed for it. When y'all posted it up in the room, I was like, let's do it. And I jumped in there with us, so I wasn't telling y'all to do something I didn't get in. Yeah, I got in too. And we were feeling some kind of way because all of a sudden, our arrow, this bearish arrow, turned bullish. We were like, we might should get out of this. But, I got a rule. Either I'm in, I get out. I in on the thumb, I exit on the thumb. Or if I'm down like 100 and some pips, I'm just going to call it. But I don't try to get out just because these arrows over here move. It concerns me that it moved, but I don't exit on it. So some people did. Great. You save yourself some money. But guys, at 8 o'clock, when we supposed to have started looking at the market for this trade, and we're like, oh, okay, we have a trade over here. It hasn't even hit its take profit. Let's look for a re-entry. That's what we should have did. But no, we jumped in because we saw 3 confirmations. I co-signed it. I didn't even forgot that we were going into no man's zone, which is for about an hour from 7 to 8. And voila, this is what happened. We went from here to there, 130 some pips, and we still did not get an exit signal. Price came down, and then we end up getting our thumb right there on this candle right here. So from there to there was 96 pips that we end up losing. That if we just waited, we'd have woke up here. We'd have saw price pull all the way back up here. We would have saw our bearish thumb disappear. Now we need another confirmation that it's a sell, because when the bearish bearish arrow disappeared, the bullish arrow appeared. So we would have never, ever got in this trade. So if you guys lost the trade, you just joined me, you're like, man, this system is trash. That's my bad, because I put you in danger zone. I should have said, do not take this trade, and here's why. So that's that. That was 6 minutes of telling y'all what we did wrong. Then what we end up doing is we end up getting an arrow pointing up. It was a bullish arrow pointing up. Then we already had this bullish thumb pointing up, and this was our confirmation. This right here was a legitimate trade. So this right here was our legitimate trade. But here's what happened. Someone said, hey, are we in? I said, no. Why? Because this candle wasn't even on the moving 50. It closed below. So I said, no, I need to wait for a pullback and a re-entry. Okay? Price did this little move here and then gave me a re-entry right here. What is my rule? I try not to take any trades if price is not on this line or above it. If we got 3 confirmations, it was below it, so I needed a re-entry, but I want my re-entry to be either right at my entry or below it, somewhere in that vicinity. But anyway, I did not take this one. I said, no, let's wait. So we waited, and then price did a big pullback, like 70 pips, like super quick. Look at these 2 candles. In 2 minutes, it dropped 50 something pips. And then we got right here, this re-entry. So that was our legit re-entry right here on this white line right there. So I took a trade right there. I'm in my feelings over here, y'all. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm definitely in my feelings right over here. Got in my feelings, and then what did I end up doing? I took the trade here. Price pushed up. I'm like, that ain't enough pips for me. Came back down, like, all right, good, no problem. Came up, gave me another re-entry right here. All my blue arrows are re-entries. So it gave me a re-entry right there. So I took it again. Price pulled back down. So I got 2 positions getting pulverized. So from here, I'm not tripping because I'm in the trade. This is my legit trade. Legit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Then it came back up again. I said, oh, we're finna get another nice position to get in this trade again. So I got in again. So I'm in right here. I'm in here. And I'm in here. I mean, right here. And then what did we end up getting? Our arrow went bearish, and I was like, we may not win this trade. But again, I have one rule. If I get in on a big thumb, I'm getting out on a big thumb, or if I'm down about 100 and some pips, one position. Now, if I'm in multiple positions, I can't count that total and say, oh, I'm down. One position, then if I'm down like 100, 120 pips, I'll consider exiting out of that trade. So again, lost this trade here, came all the way, boom. As you see right there, oh, I keep putting it in the wrong spot, right there. That's what we got in at. I was down 80 something pips, but by the time we had to get out of that trade, I ended up losing 57 pips there. I end up losing about 55 pips with the spread there. And then I end up only losing about 2-3 pips there. But what's the moral of the story? That trade did not win. I can live with that. That one there did not bother me because that was just a part of the system. You're not going to win every trade. This one bothered me because we should have never been in it. So this was a legit loss. But at the same time, the one I want to tell y'all, especially my members, don't get in your feelings. Don't get in your feelings. It's a part of trading. Okay? If you took multiple positions, that was the gamble you took. I am not mad that I lost 100-something pips because I jumped in multiple times. I'll do it again. Because we had a setup. While we're in this trade for a buy, we got our arrow pointing down right here. Came right here on this candle. Then we had our second confirmation. Then we had our third confirmation. And this time, price came right on my 20. I'm okay with that. If it was above it, I'm like, but it kind of broke through and closed right there. So I was cool. So if you took the trade here, you had a little bit of pullback, but if you waited, that was a little that was a re-entry right there. I'm not a fan of that because it's in front of it, so I probably would have took it here. Someone asked me, I was like, I'm gonna wait for a pullback, and I'm looking like, typically, this is typically, not guaranteed, but typically, when we get a 3 confirmation, okay, listen to me on this one. When we get a 3 confirmation trade where the arrow comes first, followed by the aggressive thumb, then the conservative thumb being the last one that we were waiting on, and that trade doesn't win, and then we turn around and get it again, 87% of the time, that trade is gone. But if you're in your feelings because of a bad trade that we took here, loss. Then we took a legit trade here, loss. What is it going to make you feel about taking this next trade? Man, I'm going to sit on the sideline. I don't want to lose no more. Okay. I didn't do that. I said, I need to get this. I need to go ahead and continue to trade because I'm trading inside my window. So, first signal came. Boom. Second signal came. Boom. Third signal came. Boom. Exit this loss. 100 plus pips. Jumped in. I ain't gonna even lie. I jumped in. I pop. Now I ain't recommending that, but I kind of know what that 87% was gonna do. So I jumped in, pulled back. I took 2-3 more positions, and next thing you know, guys, she said, "I'm sorry." She apologized. She said, "I didn't mean to do that to y'all. I ain't meaning for y'all to lose this trade up here, but it happens. But if you come on in, the water's fine." And so we did. And guys, this trade went 100 plus pips. So y'all saw when I post that I had gotten, between the multiple positions, I think I got out of somewhere in here 60 some pips. I still left some pips on the table. But I was okay. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't totally in my feelings, but my feelings was hurt. So I was able to get a vast majority of the money that I lost back, plus a little bit of profit. So, this trade continued to go down. Y'all look at this. If you'd have held this trade from here to there, that was 127 pips with a clean 3 confirmation entry right after you lost it. So what is the moral of the story? for today. If you took an L and you quit, I'm sorry. If you took an L, but you stayed in the game and you kept trading, congratulations. We all took this L right here because we should never have been in it. So that's a group L. This right here is a legit loss. It didn't win. Just go back through this week and ask yourself, how many times did you lose? This is the actual first legit loss this week on the 3 confirmation. Right here. Losing here was just a case of we got too happy. We were trigger happy. We saw confirmation and we was in. That's our bad. Take this one here. Got it all back here, plus interest, and we go about our day. So guys, that is what took place today. We had a little pullback right here. I was able to snag this little pullback right here. If you don't know what our pullback is, you got to join us. You guys who are on the team, you got the video. You knew what that was, all right? It was where? Top of the, what's the name? We end up getting right here at 8:30 at 20:30. That's a brand new candle. And within first 5 minutes, we got our setup, boom. Gave us our signal right there. Came, broke above our 20. Next candle confirmed it. That was your entry right there. And boom. There's your another quick 20 pips. All right. But if you were in your feelings, you didn't even get a chance to catch that pullback. But that's okay. You always got tomorrow. Trade what we see. After that, guys, I just kind of called it. I was done. You know, and price is kind of moving up right now. So I wasn't messing with it anymore after that. But I wanted to give you guys an update. Yes, we lost one legit trade. We jumped in one bad trade that we should never jump in. And those who kept trading should have gotten back what they lost plus interest with a legit trade that we took right here, right before our cutoff time. So this was beautiful. So, all right, guys, this is your boy. Tomorrow, let's do a little forecast. Tomorrow, pull it up here. Today was Wednesday. We learned a valuable lesson. Do not trade in the Wild Wild West, which is 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, or 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern, or the 15 candle to the 16. Just stay out of there unless it is the news. So tomorrow we have news at 7:30. So this is the only time we will trade inside of the Wild Wild West. But we're not going to trade this. I'm not going to trade it. It's unemployment and this advanced GDP quarterly, whatever. I'm not going to trade it. So I will not even look at the market until, because after the news, I let it go to about 9:15, 9:30. And so I'll look for a brand new setup. If this news shoots something up, let me give you a heads up. If it shoots it in a direction and then around 8 o'clock, 8:30, you get a setup, do not take the setup. It is correcting itself, and the system may give you a false entry. Don't do it. Wait till about 9:15, 9:30 Central Standard Time, and then, of course, go accordingly Eastern. I'm just giving you a heads up. Don't do it. And therefore, guys, you will find yourself protecting, a lot of your positions and stuff in the trade. All right. That's it for me, y'all. About 20 minutes of whining. I wish I had some more positive news. It ended positive. It did not start positive, but if you stayed in the trade, it definitely ended on a positive note, and therefore you were able to capture some good pips on our second legit trade. Came right here. Could have entered there. And heck, you could have even entered here. This was a nice little one here. This still would have gave you about 25 pips. That was a re-entry, your first re-entry. So, all right, guys, we're on a pullback right now. I'm right at 20 minutes. Peace.